What up, though? Joe Drew Hunley, Deputy Director of the Michigan Roundtable for Just Communities. We are here at the Pistons Social Summit. It's an amazing opportunity to work with justice impacted, formerly incarcerated individuals in our community. Throughout the day, we're going to introduce you to partners, to individuals from the community, and those who are here to support one another.
My name is Josh Bucket. I am a certified peer recovery coach, but I'm also a returned citizen. I did 29 years in the Department of Corrections. I was a juvenile lifer sentenced to die in prison, and now I'm out here after 19 months helping out because of Recovery Action Network as a RCO, which is a recovery community organization. We help create community post-incarceration. We help individuals have sober events and things they can do, as well as coaching to get their lives back together. And when I first started out, it was the Roundtable that gave me a shot, that gave me a contract work, literally with my first year out of prison, and now here I am, the outreach manager of a $500,000 organization, thanks to the belief of the Roundtable and the individuals that knew that a felony shouldn't hold you back.
Please introduce yourself and tell a little bit about what your organization does.
Absolutely. So my name is Denise Donaldson. I work for the Trauma Aware Restorative and Resilience Pathways. So we offer programs to the community as well as training, programs on family reunification, mental health 101, relationships, cognitive gun and gang intervention. So our programs are all focused on education and building community support for ultimate community wellness.
As we're starting our Just Community podcast, it's important for us to talk to community leaders and people who are making impact. We're here at the Pistons Social Summit, and I got the pleasure to talk to family. This is not just somebody I met. This is family. So if you don't mind, brother, introduce yourself, talk a little bit about why you're here, and then the question of the day, what does a just community mean to you?
My name is Nicholas Dubose, and I am here on behalf of Project Clean Slate. And a just community for me is exactly what we're doing, actually. When you look back in history and you see all of these things that's been kind of against us for so long, seeing a program like Clean Slate and then seeing the programs that I see here, right, is things that's actually for us to move forward. And so a just community is exactly what we have right here. All of these booths are people that's here to help the people in this community.
Tailor-Made Reentry. I love the name. Can you share a little bit about what is Tailor-Made Reentry and what do you guys do?
Absolutely. So Tailor-Made Reentry is based out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, but we service 13 counties in Michigan, across Michigan, and Macomb County is one of those areas. But what we do is 6 months to a year before a person is released, we're inside of jails, prisons, juvenile detention centers, providing hard skills, soft skills, mental health skills, parenting skills, all skills needed for a person to be successful once they come home. And then as soon as they come home, they come right back to us for that more intense case management process where we dig into barriers around housing, family reunification, vital documentation, transportation, all things needed for a person to be successful. We also have several programming for law enforcement to help them understand the system, especially Black and brown community, and the way that they police them, and also our civic engagement piece for community members to understand our systems and our processes and how we can eliminate some of the laws that are harmful to our communities.
Now that sounds like a full comprehensive service program.
Yes.
But more importantly, it sounds like you're doing the work of building a just community.
Absolutely.
So can you talk about that a little bit? Not that you already named the programs, but how does that fill in the gap of justice?
Absolutely. So one of the biggest things that people are required to do is be successful after incarceration, but they don't have any resources. So what we do is ensure that those resources are put in place in order to bridge that gap. A person can't be successful without housing. They can't be successful without employment. They can't be successful without a vital document. So how do we all be a resource for individuals impacted by incarceration, especially because they're going to come back to our communities, and why not have the best support for them, because they could be your neighbor.
No. And before I let you go, something that you and I share in common, both our fathers have been incarcerated all our lives to some degree. And you talk about how that has shaped you how that has inspired you to do the work that you're doing.
Yeah, so tailor-made reentry exists today because of that passion, because of my father, because I know that we live in a system that was not designed for people, especially black and brown people, to be successful. So tailor-made reentry is a interrupter in that system, and we really bring real support, real resources to people to be successful. So my father is like many other people who were sentenced at 16 years old to life. And so how do we eliminate that process and really give people a second chance and even an opportunity?
Absolutely. So that story of redemption that you're trying to get for your father, my father, should be a story of the society. And this is how we get to a just community.
Yes.
I'm Paul Johnson III, community ombudsperson for SMART. I cover all of Wayne County. Our organization, we provide transit to the whole region as far as making sure people move from point A to point B, paratransit services if you're a senior, flux services, and just making sure that people are able to get to their jobs, if you have a loved one to get to their doctor's appointment, making sure we're all connected. Now, what does just society mean for me? It means that people have that opportunity and that equity that their kids will be able to have more opportunity and be in a better situation where people that might have had barriers in the past aren't penalized for what happened in the past, but given the opportunity to succeed.
I'm here with one of our community friends, community partners. I'm curious if you would mind introducing yourself, sharing a little bit about yourself, and then the question of the day. What does a just community mean to you?
I love this question so much. So I am Damara West. I'm a licensed therapist. I am a well-being practitioner, and I'm also an author that has the privilege of calling Detroit home.
Amen.
A just community to me is really all about the wellness of the people. Can people access healing and liberation support? Can they access essential needs? Can they see culturally responsive people that they can get support from? One of the things that's really a travesty to me is when I think about the therapeutic lens and the fact that for every 500 residents here, there is one licensed therapist. So even though therapy is not the only way that people can access healing and liberation support, is one of the main ways that people do that. So considering that there's a shortage when it comes to therapeutic support, and knowing that people aren't necessarily practicing other ways of well-being, spaces like this, when we talk about just communities, is really essential, right? Making sure that we're coming together, that community is at the forefront, that we're giving people ample opportunities to be able to reclaim their power, reclaim their lives, and whatever that means in terms of the vision for the people is what I really believe in terms of a just community, and it should be driven by the people and for the people.
Here at the Michigan Roundtable, dismantling stigmas, building pathways is one of our anchors, something that we truly believe in. So we invite everyone to connect with us, MRJC.org, find out more about how we are here to support the community. It's a great opportunity to be partnered with the Detroit Pistons and seeing the work they're doing in the community. This is just the beginning. Just Communities Podcast coming soon. Peace.